Yeah, 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 yeah. What it do? What it do? You know what to do. Like, subscribe, share, comment to my YouTube channel. Most definitely hit that bell icon. That's the notification bell that alerts you. All content that will drop to my YouTube channel. Also, make sure you hit the thumbs up, the AKA the like button. YouTube appreciate that. S.L.R Media TV will appreciate. Also, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I need everybody to go double back and go to my second S.L.R Sports TV. Make sure you subscribe, share, comment over there. All helps both of my channels grow, get more new viewers to my channel. So it's very important that y'all like, subscribe, share, comment to my channel, but also very important that you watch the content. We on the road to 4,000 subscribers on this channel. Let's get me to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the summer. Also, we on the road to 800 subscribers on my second YouTube channel. Let's get me to 800 on my second YouTube channel by the end of the summer. Shout out to my subscribers. Shout out to my future subscribers. He said, look at Fruitcake. Yeah, Fruitcake Bryce. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're going to talk about Fruitcake Bryce for a little bit. We ain't going to be long on the Carolina Panthers, but you know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you my thoughts and my insights on training camp. I got some content to show, and then we're going to be out because I got another live that I got to do. So, you know how we do. Also, you like the content, you like what I do, you know what to do. Hit that Cash App, $ all caps, SRED 40, pinned at the bottom of the ticker. Yeah, appreciate everybody who donates to the channel for sure. Yeah, you see it. Yeah, you see it. You see it. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we ready. Training camp is here. Training camp is here. They put on pads tomorrow. So, you know, the Cleveland Browns will be coming into town sometime this week to do joint practices because in 2 weeks from now, well, next week, a week and a half from now, preseason starts. Football season technically starts Thursday because of the Hall of Fame game. So, you know, the biggest preseason game in 2025 will be at the Bank America Stadium. Shador Sanders, the Cleveland Browns will be coming into town. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, everybody's going to be at the game. All media is going to be at the game. It's probably going to be the most watched preseason game, probably in NFL history, just because of Shador. Now, this is what I don't understand. If you are a fifth round pick, how is you getting number one treatment status by the media? Huh? You're a fifth round pick, but the media only wants to talk about you. The media only wants to come to Charlotte to watch Shador. No motherfucking body else, no other quarterbacks in the league. The whole media squad will be in Charlotte August the 8th to watch Shador Sanders. Will Bryce Young play? That's the key question. Will Bryce Young play? I'm going to tell you right now. If he don't play, if Bryce Young does not play in any preseason game, it's going to be the biggest mistake of Dave Canales' career. See, Dave Canales, I thought you would have thought about what you did last year and not repeat history or let history repeat itself. But it looks like history going to repeat itself again. So go ahead and don't play Bryce. Give Jack in the Box Plumber all the reps. He trash anyway. Give him all the reps. He ain't going to beat Bryce out. He ain't going to be Andy Dalton now. So go ahead. So all you Jack Plumber suckers, all you little Jack Plumber fans, I hope he get y'all all what y'all want of him because that's all you're going to see. What you seen last year is what you're going to see again this year. He's trash. So I don't know what the fuck y'all seeing this dude, Jack Plummer. But y'all Carolina Panthers content creators and fans are pathetic, bro. Y'all leech on to anything. Anything. Y'all can't be a true Carolina Panther fan like me. Y'all want to leech on to any and everything. Unbelievable. Jack Plummer? Jack in a box Plummer? Get the fuck out of here. He can't represent this. He can't represent this culture. He can't represent this. He can't represent this. Nah. We ain't worried about Jack in the Box. This is all about Bryce Young. It ain't about the defense. It's all about Bryce Young. It's all about Bryce Young. The whole season. Everything what the Carolina Panthers doing is a Bryce Young. Now, I'm gonna tell you right now. Dan Morgan is scared. Dan Morgan is scared. See, Dave Canales wants to push this. Dave Canales wants the playoffs. Dave Canales knows he needs results. He knows he needs results because he don't want to be a part of his friend Dan Morgan firing his ass. He want results. Dan Morgan's telling everybody to calm down, be patient. No, we're not calming down. No, we're not being patient. And no, we shouldn't have to fucking wait year 4 for fucking Bryce Young to fucking pop or year 5. We're not doing that. Dan Morgan, why are you hedging yourself on Bryce Young? Why? Dan Morgan has already gave Bryce Young year 4. He did. He did. If you didn't listen to Dan Morgan lately, he has given Bryce Young a 4th year. Dan Morgan knows we're not going to the playoffs. But what I don't understand is, why do we have to lean so much on Bryce Young? Why do we have to exhaust ourselves to know that Bryce Young is not it? Why do we got to go in year 4? Why do we got to go in year 4? I don't get it. Why do we got to go in year 4? We should be going in year 4. Year 3 is it. In the NFL, also 3 years. That's 3 years. That's all executive scouts need to know about you in the NFL. 3 years. That's it. So you lucky you even get 3. Y'all feel bad for y'all. I feel bad for your Carolina Panthers. Your Carolina Panther fans that's hoping and praying that Bryce Young gets you there. All the Bryce Young supporters. I'm gonna be right here just like this. Mm-hmm. Told you so. I told you so. I don't know why they didn't want to listen to S.L.R. I'm going to be right here. I'm gonna be right here all summer long. Fix my camera, get my camera right. Fix my camera a little bit. Let's see where we at. All right. Let's fix my camera some more. Let me see where we at. All right. Let me check it out and see where we at too. All right, bet that's straight. Right. Want your musicians to your favorite podcasters. Gloat over Bryce Young. Gloat over this wide receiver core. I mean, I don't know where the hell y'all keep saying that Teddy Rowe and McMillan's gonna get 1,000 yards. I don't know where the fuck y'all getting this from. I don't know where the fuck y'all getting Xavier getting having 1,000 yards. I don't know where the fuck y'all getting this from. I don't even know where the fuck y'all think Adam Thielen. That's why I continue to say we have one of the most pathetic, delusional fan bases in the NFL. To have the nerves to say that Teddy Rowe McMillan is going to get 1,000 yards and 90 catches is absurd. It's absurd. It's absurd. I don't give a fuck if he's 6'5" or 6'4". What he did in college, he has to repeat that in the NFL, and it hasn't been done. So why the fuck y'all want to put 90 catches on him, huh? And he don't get 90 catches. What are y'all gonna say then? Because half of y'all on this motherfucking Carolina Panther content creating shit. The content creators, y'all ain't nothing but flip floppers. That's all y'all is. Y'all nothing but flip floppers. That's all you is. You gonna turn on Bryce. You gonna turn on him. Listen, I already know that just the simple way y'all jacking his nuts, wiping his ass, praising him, y'all gonna turn on him. As soon as he don't give y'all what you want, you gonna turn on him. But see, y'all won't give me my praises. You understand what I'm saying? I've been facts about this. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't got to be no turncoat. I kept it real the whole time, and y'all know that. That's why some of your Carolina Panther content creators don't want to fuck with me because I keep it real. Y'all don't like that energy. Y'all don't like the fact that I'm gonna say Bryce Young is trash. Y'all don't like that shit get on your motherfucking skin. But somehow, some way, y'all already predict this motherfucker gonna have 4,500 yards, 30 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, have 3,000 yard receivers, 1,000 yard running back, and a fucking top 10 defense. This is what the Carolina Panther content creators are saying right now. That's what they're saying. They're not talking like me. That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying. The same ones who said Fuck Bryce Young. Bryce Young ain't shit. He's a bust. They're champion Bryce. They loving that little midget. They don't like when I call him a midget. They don't like the fact that I know he's 5'10". He's not even 5'11". They hate it with a passion. But they talk about him like he's 6'3" or 6'4". And I will not do that. I will not belittle myself. I love my football team. I know a lot about my football team. I've been a diehard since 95, 96 when we played on Clemson Stadium. And then we transitioned to Erickson Stadium. So fuck all y'all who said that I'm not a Carolina Panther fan when I am, just because I'm not a bandwagon pussy asses like y'all is. You understand what I'm saying? I don't kiss ass. Why? I don't kiss ass. I don't need Bryce Young supporters to support my channel. I only want real people to support my channel. And I always say, if you don't like the content, it's 1,000 fucking YouTube channels on here. It's I don't know if it's 100 Carolina Panther content creators, but we got plenty. We got over 20 plus Carolina Panther content creators you can listen to. I'm just one of the many, but I'm gonna be the one that's gonna stand 10 toes down on this shit. Yeah, for sure, for sure. So, like I said before, if you think I'm gonna give Bryce Young hugs and kisses, nah, it ain't happening. This dude is throwing interceptions in training camp. How are you throwing interceptions in training camp? Shorts, no pads, no rush, and you can't touch the quarterback, and you still throwing interceptions. But y'all praising them. Y'all praising them last 3 games. 10 picks. No, 10 touchdowns. No picks. You're praising them. You're praising them. For what? He hasn't did anything. He has not did nothing to deserve any praise. Not for me. Y'all just stupid. Y'all just desperate. You're just desperate. That's all that is. And listen, I understand. I get it. I get it. Y'all want to win so motherfucking bad. Y'all want Bryce to win so bad because listen, understand this. Bryce played at Alabama. We in Southeastern Conference country. So of course I know the Bryce Young fandom is going to be here. But what I don't understand is if you're 6-22, how can you say he has turned around in 3 fucking games when he has not put a whole season together? I thought a turnaround was when you put a whole season together. I didn't know you're picking 3 games to say he's done turning around. That's unbelievable. That's bullshit, and y'all know it. And y'all keep telling me to stop talking about his height. This is the NFL. Go in the archives, pull up the info about 5'10", 5'11" quarterbacks, the history of 5'10" and 5'11" quarterbacks in the NFL. It's not a good history. It's not a good history. You have to rewrite history. You understand what I'm saying? When y'all picked Bryce Young, you had to rewrite history. You couldn't make it. You can't make history. You got to rewrite it. You talk about him like he's 6'3" and 6'4". Why did Bryce Young throw interceptions in training camp? He can't see. He cannot stand in the pocket. Dave Canales can't call stand in the pocket plays because Bryce can't not see the field because he's fucking short. So what do Bryce do? What do Bryce Young do every time? He leaves the pocket early. He leaves the pocket early. Bryce is only comfortable when he leaves the pocket and the pocket breaks down. Everything got to be boots. And on you may go to Kyle Shanahan. Hey, that's all. Bryce Young. If you want an offense tailored for you, go to Kyle Shanahan. Go Kyle Shanahan. He has the perfect offense tailored for you. He do. Or No. I was gonna say Mike McDaniel, but Mike McDaniel likes to throw the ball down the field, and it's something you can't do. And it's kind of crazy that Tua's arm is bigger than yours, and Tua got a weak arm too. Look at Bryce Young plays. Look at Bryce Young plays. And then come and holler at me and say, yeah, he stood in the pocket. He stood in the pocket. He stood in the pocket like a quarterback. He stood in there like Big Ben. He stood in there like Tom Brady. You understand what I'm saying? He stood in there like Tom Brady. No. Everything Bryce Young does, everything broken down. He has to leave the pocket. You understand what I'm saying? This offense can't be explosive if he always running around being if he's fucking running around here with his fucking head cut off. He cannot stand in the pocket and make the correct and exact throws. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. That's why he can't earn my respect. Don't stand in the pocket. He exaggerate rushes when rush is not even there. I done told y'all. You're gonna reap what you sow. You're gonna reap what you sow. This guy is throwing interceptions in training camp. It ain't good. That's not good. He's throwing interceptions in training camp. Then y'all want to have the nerves to say, well, yesterday he had a good game. He had a strong game. Because he didn't throw no interceptions. Because everything Bryce Young was doing was dink and dunk passes. Don't think I ain't dumb. Once y'all drop the highlights and clips, I pretty much know what the fuck y'all doing in training camp and don't have to be in training camp. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, shit. I pretty much know. And Bryce Young is dinking and dunking like a dinking and dunking ain't done went out of style. Hold on for a minute. So this is what it's all about. Yeah, this is what it's all about. I don't think Bryce can get there. I don't think Bryce can get there. Bryce can't hold the big speak. Can't hold it. It's too that speaker right there is too big for you, Bryce. Too big for you. This dude. This dude is dinking and dunking. Dinking and dunking. Dinking and dunking. That's all he doing. Stop showing. Listen. Stop showing clips of him dinking and dunking, just throwing the ball to running backs. Who cares? I know what he's gonna do. This is his gameplay. Listen, I'm done talking to y'all. That man is not gonna change. He's only gonna disappoint y'all. And I can't wait. I can't wait. Flood my channel. Come. Come. But you got to say that, S.L.R, you was right. My bad, bro. You was right. You was right. Yeah, if you called the play, you called the shot the whole time. No, I don't want to hear that, man. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear y'all. Listen, y'all want to be lied to. I can't listen. I can't lie to you. I'm not. Just not gonna do it. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm just going to tell you the fucking truth about our quarterback. It's almost embarrassing when I see Bryce Young and see how short he is. How? From the grace of God, how? Now I know why Cam Newton's the greatest quarterback in Carolina Panther history. Look at Cam. Look at Cam and look at Bryce Young. Look at Cam Newton and look at Bryce Young. Cam Newton 6'4", 6'5". Bryce Young, 5'10". And the crazy part about it is Cam Newton didn't have nothing. He didn't have nothing. He didn't have nothing. You, Jerry Richardson was not going out here telling Marty Hurney to go out here and get the top free agent players. No. Cam was playing with C and B players. They ain't like this regime. They ain't like this regime. Got to go out here and everything. The top of the line got to get Bryce Young the best to get the best out of Bryce. That's some weird shit. That's ass backwards. Cam, y'all just go out there and draft. Hey, let's go get it, boys. This regime, how we get Xavier Legette. Had to go get Tedero McMillan. Had to go get Travis Etienne. Had to go get 2 tight ends to get max production out of Bryce Young. That's crazy. That's crazy. Then now y'all want to talk about this is the year. The Carolina Panthers can only go to the playoffs if Bryce Young can unlock his potential. You better get the unlocking, Bryce. You better hurry up and get the unlocking. You better unlock very quick, Bryce. Because listen, I'm gonna tell you what the media said recently. For the Carolina Panthers to get to the playoffs, Bryce Young has to unlock his potential this year, not next year, not the year after that. This year, year 3. This is what the media is telling the Carolina Panthers, telling me, telling the rest of y'all motherfucking content creators, is playoffs a bust this year. Because let me tell you this, y'all running outside jumping for joy because a couple news outlets has talked about the Carolina Panthers and gave you just a slight glimmer of baby glimmer of hope. Y'all taking that shit and running with it. Man, get the fuck out of here. Listen, the same ones who give you that slimmer of hope is gonna be the same ones gonna do you like this when you don't pass expectations. Yeah, yeah. I got great memory. I know everything the media said about Bryce Young when Bryce Young got benched. They wrote him off. Even Adam Schefter wrote him off. Even the Shefty wrote him off. So imagine if Bryce Young comes out and repeats the same thing. You thought the media was hard on you last season. They're gonna be extra hard on you this time. And then on top of that, they're not even gonna give you no wiggle room to bring Bryce Young back. They're not. They're gonna call him a bust. Call him a bust. And once the media start saying bust, it's over for the Carolina Panthers. Carolina Panthers can't come back. You can't bring Bryce Young back. You can't bring him back. The media has already told you, Carolina Panthers, get to the playoffs this year, or we're not fucking talking about y'all ever again. Ever again. When we talk about y'all, it's talking about getting rid of Bryce Young and getting rid of Dave Canales and possibly Dan Morgan. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. You go get Bill Belichick, you ain't got to worry about this no more. We'll go to the playoffs instantly. And he's not far. Chapel Bill is not far. Dave Canales, I want you to be shaking in your motherfucking boots. You understand that Chapel Bill is not far. And we can go make that phone call to John Gruden. Yeah. We'll go make that phone call to John Gruden. We'll beat the Miami Dolphins to the punch. Yeah. So, yeah, it's 2 head coaches that I'm already putting out there on high alert. Belichick, John Gruden. Yeah. Listen, I said it before and I said it again. This type of team, we need a veteran, stern head coach like Bill Belichick or John Gruden. This team right here does not need Dave Canales. Don't need him. Don't need this team needs a thorough, strong, no nonsense coach. No nonsense. I don't want my coach walking around happy gully. No, We're no. I'm gonna be miserable, and you're gonna be miserable until we get to the motherfucking playoffs. 2 minutes. Give him too many chances. Tell you right now, if Bryce Young is throwing picks, if he's throwing picks in training camp, no rush, no rush, and you can't even touch him, and he's throwing interceptions. It's not good. It's not good. Y'all giving this man all the praise in the offseason. All these fucking commercials. Y'all all over. Y'all all over Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. Y'all spent millions and millions of dollars on social media hyping this team up during the offseason. Millions of dollars to social media platforms to hype up, saying that we're ready. We're ready to pop. This is Bryce Young year. Huh? Yeah. 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 Paying probably content creators to continue to talk about the last 3 games of the season. Yeah. Think I'm stupid. I watch social media. I'm in all the social media streets. The pressure is at an all-time high, Carolina. It's at an all-time high. It's a pressure cooker. Bryce got to get to the playoffs. I swear to God, he got to get to the playoffs, or he's gone. There's no fourth year. There's no fifth year option. There's no none of that. Because you got this quarterback class that's coming in and the 2027 class coming in. Man, ain't no fucking body playing around with Bryce Young. You think the Carolina Panthers are going to pass up this quarterback class? Or when Arch Manning comes out? And no. Jeremiah Smith? Man, no. Man, stop this. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I'm trying to tell you. Trying to tell you. LOL. Get the LOL, man. Get the fuck out of here. LOL, fan. I'm trying to tell you, man. I don't like it, man. I don't like it, bro. I don't like it. I just don't like it. I don't like it. I'm gonna say it again. Fuck Bryce Young. I don't like him. I don't like him. I don't like 5'10" quarterbacks. I can't. No, 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 no. This guy right here. Listen, playoffs or bust, or you got to go. You got to go. You got to go for sure. Get him out of here. Get him out. Holla. I'm going to give you 4 games. I'm going to give you 4 games. They may bench you by week 1, but I'm going to give you 4 games. Because one of the reasons why I want to give you 4, I want people to see 4 games they then don't want to see no more. I don't want to see Carolina Panthers even think about bringing you back, Bryce Young. I don't give a fuck if you kick, stomp, get mad, tell your daddy Craig and your agent to find you a new home. That's all they got to do. Find you a new home. Because this ain't it, homeboy. S.L.R. ain't letting up. He ain't letting up. That motherfucker, listen, boy, I'm ruthless, man. I'm ruthless on here. I'm ruthless. Listen, I am ruthless. I love my team. I love my team. I love my team so much that I'm not standing for the bullshit. I'm not. I'm not. I am not. I'm standing 10 toes down. Planted about Bryce Young. You can't persuade me. He was throwing picks in training camp last season, and you see how the season went. He's repeating the same thing again. And on top of that, he's not even going to play in the preseason. Shame on Dave Canales and Bryce Young. Shame on him. We're going to get to the content. We're going to get into the content right now. Let's get into the Bryce Young intro. Y'all know what I like to do. You know I like my intros.
Great power comes great responsibility.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. One more time.
Great power comes great responsibility.
Great power comes with great responsibilities. And see, the reason why I played that intro, the reason why, because Bryce Young loves Spider-Man. He loves Spider-Man. One day for his birthday, it was all Spider-Man, the cake and everything. Look this shit up. Bryce loves Spider-Man.
Great power comes great responsibility.
And then we're going to go through the obsession. We're going to go to the obsession of the reason why what we're here right now. Let's go to the obsession. Let's go to this one.
So I got on the phone and I saw Bryce at the Super Bowl. You see a bunch of these guys at parties and such. So I saw Bryce and I said, Bryce, remember when we were at the Super Bowl? I told you we were going to pick a quarterback, and I wasn't kidding. And I said, you want to trade in some sweet home Alabama for some sweet Carolina? So he was just excited. He was like, I don't know if you could see him on the screen. He was like a little tenseness in his face, but then he was like, you could feel him just like, I'm so happy, sort of thing through the phone.
Why did you guys?
Fucking obsession, bro. Stalked this man. He stalked Bryce Young. He preyed on Bryce Young like a predator. Like a predator, like a prime. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Uh uh he he ain't trying to be Spider-Man. He wants to be Spider-Man. He wants to be Spider-Man. Little bastard. Let's get into the Houdini trick.
Young stepping away, stepping up, being chased in the end zone, still on his feet, throws downfield, it's caught by Leggett to the 33-yard line.
A nickname now. They're calling you the Carolina Reaper. Have you heard that nickname? Like the Reaper, like when you go up against your competition, you kind of take them out. There are a couple of head coaches that have gotten fired after you beat their team. You took the Cardinals out of the playoffs. Is that you haven't heard of that?
No, that's my first time hearing it. Again, I definitely can't control nicknames. I don't know about.
What do you think about it though?
I don't know. Reaper's a little like evil, so like I don't know. I try not to be evil, I guess. I don't know how to feel, but yeah, that's not really up to me, I guess.
Right. I can't fuck with this. I can't fuck with this dude, man. Like, that's evil. I see why your ex-girl, she's bad. I want you NBA player. I see why she left you for Tyrese Maxey. When she heard the way you and she probably did something to you, and you was like, "Oh, that hurts." She was gone. She was gone. She knew. She knew what she had. She had a straight pussy. Biatch. Biatch. I gotta go. Got to go. Bryce ain't got no dog in him. No dog. Cam Newton was a dog. When I go live again, watch what I have on. Oh yeah, watch what I have on. Because I told y'all, I'm in that mode now. I'm in that mode now. Oh yeah. We in the building. We here now. Oh yeah. Told y'all. Oh yeah. We gonna get everything we deserve this season. Oh yeah. Everything S.L.R wants this season, we gonna get for sure. Oh, it hurts. Stop. You're hurting me. I'm going to tell my daddy Craig. I'm going to tell mommy. She's like, he might be Miles Spider-Man. Yeah. It hurts. Mom. I'm going to tell mommy. Honey. She probably like Bryce. They're probably like, Bryce, let's go to the strip club. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Let's go get us some steak, garlic mashed potatoes with asparagus. You know what I'm saying? Some good shit, some grilled Brussels sprouts. You know what I'm saying? Let's get some New Orleans style oysters. And you know what I'm saying? Then let's go to the strip club. Or we can go to the strip club. We can, you know what I'm saying, get a VIP, but we can eat there. I don't think mommy and daddy are like that. I don't think that's good for my image. I, I don't know. I have to ask my mommy and daddy if I can go to the strip. And I have allowance, so I have to ask them. They're the power of my trust of my money, and I don't know. She like, man, fuck you, man. You're a fucking pussy. I mean, let me go get me an NBA player before I get hand tossed by one of your teammates. You know what I'm saying? I don't want one of your teammates to be flipping me up and down. You know what I'm saying? And then we got a rumor. You know what I'm saying? Bryce Young girl is getting flipped up and down, hand tossed like a motherfucking pizza. Just saying. I'm just saying. Because allegedly, she rolled her eyes at you when you came complain to her about the fruit cups not having enough cherries in them. She was done with you. She was done with you. You complained about the fruit cups not having enough extra syrup in it and not enough cherries. Not enough fucking cherries. All right. She's like, all right. Next time you see me, I'm gonna be at the motherfucking Philadelphia Eagles game with my new boyfriend Tyrese Maxey. Oh, it hurts. Stop. Craig. Mommy. That motherfucker. Fuck. Mommy. Daddy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I want to go to the Y and just play basketball. That's what I want to do. Fucking Corm. I can't stand that motherfucker, man. I can't stand him.
Young has time, and he can run, throws for the end zone. Thielen has it! It's a touchdown, Panthers! They've got the lead with 30 seconds to go.
Yeah, I'm juicing y'all up. I'm juicing you up. I'm shooting that shit in the vein. Bink! I'm giving all that bright venom. I'm going to give y'all that. Because y'all gonna be next. S.L.R. Why? You was right. You was right. He's just trash. Nah. I gotta get y'all right. Y'all think Bryce gonna be doing all of this, what I'm showing y'all right now. Crazy. I told y'all, we get the right quarterback. We can listen. We can go. We can go to the Super Bowl. We can go to the Super Bowl. We get the right quarterback. This is not the right quarterback. I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm trying to tell you. And I've been trying to tell y'all. Teddy Rose's not gonna get 1,000 because of Bryce. Xavier's not gonna get 1,000. None of the wide receivers gonna touch 1,000. It's not gonna touch 1,000 out. It's not gonna touch 1,000 out. Trooper Hubbard might have more motherfucking catches than Xavier Legette. Bryce will be dunking that motherfucker off. Ha. Yeah. He ain't gonna be able to stand in the pocket. Nah, ain't none of that going down. Ain't none of that going down. He likes to run out the pocket too much. Yeah, ain't none of that happen.
They think we really be faking when we say we do this. We done bust the squirrel out the tree and open them up. Know what I'm talking about? Take the clothes off. That's step one. I'm gonna show y'all the rest of what it is.
Damn, that motherfucker crazy. Gotta be a different type of person to eat motherfucking shit that runs around in the motherfucking woods. It's got to be different, boy. Step one, take the clothes off. Step two, watch me skin them. Side, damn, boy. Step one, watch me skin them.
Gotta be serious, bro.
Yo. Hey, bro, I just want to call you and tell you good night, gang.
Bro, get the fuck out my phone, bro.
I can't tell you good night, bro.
Bro, why you got that hat on, nigga?
It's a hood, gang. I can't call and, bro, just check on Big Bro and tell him good night, gang.
Hey, bro.
I know you ain't got no hoes.
I'm gonna holler at you tomorrow, man.
All right, bro. You ain't gonna say it back, bro?
I'm gonna see you tomorrow, man.
I can't get a good night, gang.
Hey, bro. Bye, bro.
Yo, what you on, P?
What's up?
Man, nothing, bro. Just calling, man. Tell you good night, brother.
This nigga weird, bro.
Yo, DJ, my nigga, what's down?
What's good?
Man, shit, chilling on it, bro. I'm just, bro, first night of camp, gang. I'm just trying to call you and tell you good night, brother.
Real nigga appreciate it, bro.
Man, you know, bro.
Give him good night in, man.
Hey, appreciate you, big bro. You hear me?
Yeah, what's up?
My dog, man. I'm just calling to tell you good night, bro. Damn, man, I can't tell you good night, man.
Bro. Good shit, man. Them boys, bro.
Hey, bro, good night, bro. Good night, bro.
A 4th and 1 single back set under center. Now Carolina's opting to go with a wild card here. 12 personnel and a tackle eligible front line. 6 offensive linemen favoring the field side. You see this formation, you're thinking run front 9 times out of 10. So let's see if that's the case out of the huddle. The Panthers' surplus of weight up front is off to the strong side. Jatavion Sanders switch field motions pre-snap, and a steady hold from Atlanta's scheme defensively. Except for this. Jesse Bates rapid jumps the edge before the snap of the football. Bryce Young has literal milliseconds to process this prior to his dropback. A 6 front, 2 low, and a 3rd shell. You would likely assume it's a simple 3D pot blitz. But that's exactly what Atlanta wants him to think. Because turns out it's a disguised dial-up. 5-man blitz, 2 high roll, and 4 underneath with the weak side flat being in a rush to coverage principle. Bull rush the edge if it's run, then quick sync to your assignment if it's pass to provide yourself that leverage on the front line. Because what are the odds they actually go play action on 4th and 1 here? Turns out pretty high. A brilliantly drawn up mesh concept with a lineman in action and a pullback from Sanders in pass protection. He cuts back off snap to the edge. Bryce then abandons the rollout into space. And by that point, the mesh had already worked its magic.
So now a 4th down. Fake the handoff. Young, step and throw. End zone. Touchdown. Tommy Tremble. And Carolina converts.
All right, as Mike just showed you now with Saturday's practice done, the first week of NFL training camp for the Panthers is officially in the books. The team will be off until Monday when the real fun really gets going, as the pads will come on for the first time in training camp. But as for the week itself, it certainly had its ups and downs, as camp usually will. But in it, a lot of room for growth and reflection from one season to the next. And that is certainly true for this guy, head coach Dave Canales, now with a much newer level of comfort as head man as he tackles his second NFL training camp.
I have a group of leaders that have my back, and that understand the expectation that myself and the coaching staff is looking for.
So a new year for Canales to find his footing even more so in Charlotte, and now really a new year means another new opportunity for this guy. Number 9, Bryce Young, entering his third season as the Panthers starting quarterback with really his biggest expectations yet. It was an up and down year his sophomore season until the number 9 that closed the year, now trying to build in what could certainly be a make or break season for Bryce Young. His final 3 games, though, looked much more like the guy that this organization was hoping for when drafting him 3 years ago. Bryce helped Carolina close off the year with 2 wins in the last 3 outings, and now enters camp with new weapons around him and really an understood knowledge that he himself is the key in unlocking this team's potential.
Super confident. Again, that comes from just this building. Being able to rely on my teammates, coaching staff, who's around me. That's really what I get my confidence from, and I'm grateful to be a part of the organization.
All right, so to help lighten the load on Young's shoulders, the Panthers drafted Teteroa McMillan and added around him in the passing game. But as for the backfield, beside Bryce, upgraded from even a year ago, behind what should be another formidable offensive line, this guy is back. Chuba Hubbard back as the incumbent starter, much leaner, just as mean, and following up his first 1,000-yard season. But not just one will flank Young this season. Carolina added a legitimate 1-2 punch, nabbing this guy, the hometown guy, the former South Carolina Gamecock, Rico Dowdle, who also brings nearly 1,100 yards with him to Charlotte, keeping a steady dose of production in Carolina's backfield.
It's about consistency, right? It's about when Chuba needs to come out that we just continue on the same path. We can call the same plays, I think Rico is really special out of the backfield as well, as a receiver and an amazing pass protector. So he really brings a lot to what we can do, So I'm really glad we got Rico here. It allows us to have that consistency we're looking for.
I told you what the Carolina Panthers going to do. I told y'all what they going to do. I told y'all it's going to be a lot of dunks, a lot of dinking and dunking. I'm trying to tell you, man. Hey, listen, it's not going to be no explosive offense. We don't have the quarterback. He's too short. I'm sorry. Kyler Murray's short, but Kyler Murray got a stronger arm than he does. You can't do it. You can't be explosive if everything Bryce does got to be everything out the box. And I'm telling y'all, defenses have film. They know. Keep Bryce in the center lane. Keep him in the pocket. That's all they're going to do. They know Bryce Young is dangerous when he breaks and contains and goes outside. Everybody knows that. You know why? Because of film. The defensive coordinator is going to be like, if the media and them keep hollering about these 10 touchdowns these last 3 games, let's see what Bryce did. Let's see what Bryce did so good for them to talk about these last 3 games. And they're going to pinpoint it out. Okay. We see what he likes to do. We see where they can get explosive plays out of him. We see where they get the chunk yards at. We see where Bryce can make completions at. Okay. Bet. Let's keep him in the pocket. And we got him. We got him. Simple, classic game plan. Keep him in the pocket. Don't contain the outside. Shrink the pocket. You got him. That's it. That's all they're going to do. And all that they is going to do is frustrate Dave Canales. Frustrate him even more and more and more. I'm telling you. Y'all think this shit is buddy with David Bryce? Nah. This year right here, it's going to press all the buttons. We're going to see all the juicy shit. We're going to see every. Watch. I'm telling you. Bryce Young likes to break out the pocket highly too much. Because he feels like that's when he at his best. Like breaking the pocket 10, 15. on his legs and stuff like that. That shit is going to be over with. They're going to contain the outside, shrink the pocket, keep him in the middle lane, and you got him. Let's see him beat us with his arm. He's not going to be able to do. He's 5'10". Fucking offensive line is 6'3", 6'4", 6'5". Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Hey, Teddy Roman Miller. Hope you sign with man, because you're gonna have to do a lot of motherfucking jumping. Because you know Bryce, he jumps, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. The only quarterback I know that fucking jump hop to throw the ball. The fuck? Who jump hops?
The Carolina Panthers are about to have their best season since they went to the Super Bowl in 2015. I fully expect them to double their win total from last year. The Panthers were not a bad team in the back half of 2024. They went 4-5 in their last 9 games. But the Chiefs beat them on a last-second field goal. They took the Buccaneers to overtime, and they were a Xavier Legette drop touchdown away from beating the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles. Their turnaround was thanks in large part to Bryce Young looking unrecognizable from when he got benched earlier in the year. He looked cool, calm, and collected in the pocket and was finding his receivers even if they weren't generating separation. Now, he's got Tedero McMillan, most people's wide receiver 1 to target. Chuba Hubbard and the Panthers' offensive line, which clearly gelled in the back half of the season, deserve a ton of credit as well. But where Carolina's really going to be better is their front 7. Last year, they couldn't stop the run. They couldn't generate a pass rush. Now, they're getting Derek Brown back. They got Bobby Brown from the Rams. They got Pat Jones from the Vikings. And they snagged projected first-rounder Nick Scordon with pick 51. Even if they've got the 10th worst defense in football, which I think it'll be better than, but even if it's that bad, it'll still be a massive improvement over where they were in 2024. These moves, combined with how bad the NFC South is, means that 10 wins and a 7th seed are definitely in play for Carolina. They may not have lost the Bryce Young trade after all.
When you talk about Bryce Young, the way they closed the season, finished 5-12, but it was the second half play of Bryce Young that has led to a lot of optimism for the Carolina Panthers heading into the 2025 season, particularly those last 3 games for Bryce Young, where he had 7 touchdowns, no interceptions to lead the NFL. I had spoke to Dave Canales throughout the offseason about how Bryce handled last year, obviously getting benched for Andy Dalton earlier in the year, but his mentality never changed. His leadership, the way he prepared, even though he was the backup, that resonated with his teammates. So when he took back over in the second half of the year and found some success, they won 5 games, obviously, to close the year. They also had 3 different leads in the fourth quarter. They went toe-to-toe with the Chiefs and with the Eagles, so built a lot of confidence and added a lot of credibility for Bryce in that locker room. And you see him here at practice. He's talking with the receivers, talking with his linemen, talking with other members of the defense, trying to show that leadership and build on what they had last year. Specifically on the field, I asked what led to the change and some of that success last year. Obviously, we talked about the mentality, and in speaking to people throughout the building, a lot of the success we saw last year was Bryce's confidence and the timing rhythm getting through the second, the third, the fourth progressions, all the way through the checkdowns. Obviously, they're building these these concepts for individual plays, but you have to have the reps in order for practice, in game reps, to get to those secondary options, and Bryce Young felt comfortable with that as we head forward to 2025. As far as training camp goes, in talking to Coach Canales a little before practice, they had a great start to training camp, scaled back a little bit yesterday. They're expecting to fly around today. They'll be working on red zone. What they've been talking about is the energy, the effort, the culture that they've built here. They don't have fans. They're doing construction for a field house to have an indoor facility here, so they're bringing that juice themselves. They're feeding off one another. J.C. Horn, one of the linchpin in that. He talks on defense. He talks to the offense. Really gets the practice going. So the Panthers 2025 training camp underway. There you see the quarterbacks, Bryce Young, Andy Dalton, and company. We'll have much more on the Panthers throughout the day.
We'll be picking top 5. We'll be picking top 5 or the number 1 pick. Don't let the media
pick in 2023, and right out the gate, people started calling him a bust. Meanwhile, 0.8% of his passes, threw 15 touchdowns to only 6 interceptions, and led 6 game-winning or game-tying drives. Even more impressively, that bounce back, it was real. Yet, it still wasn't enough. Despite that turnaround, criticism didn't stop. Discord server.
Boy, Tyler Shug is trash. Tyler Shug is trash. And you know what, New Orleans? You know what, New Orleans Saints? You're going to regret that. Because you knew you should have went pick Shador. You wouldn't even have to worry about none of this. You wouldn't have to even worry about none of it. Hell, Carolina Panthers wouldn't have to even worry about none of this shit if we had Shador. But, you know, that's here or there. You know, it's up to the Cleveland Browns. But I think the Cleveland Browns know they got their guy. They know the quarterback. I'm predicting that Shador Sanders will be the week 1 starter for the Cleveland Browns. I don't give a fuck. Joe Flacco 40 plus. He can't get away from the fucking rush. Who the fuck is putting 40-year-olds back there in quarterback? Come on, man. Kenny Pickett, he's throwing interceptions in training camp. Kenny Pickett trash. I ain't liked him when he played in Pittsburgh. Dylan Gabriel, 5'9". Bryce Young is taller than Dylan Gabriel. I got to say about that. Shador. Yeah. Yeah. If we don't have the lamest quarterback in the NFL, did you see how fucking short looked like a fucking little ass fucking teenager out there playing with grown ass men? Did you see? Bryce might be 5'8". Then he over here doing this. That's it, Bryce. You got fucking $40 million fully guaranteed. Don't think I ain't forgot. Fully guaranteed. All your money, all the signing bonus, fully guaranteed. 40 M's. And you doing this. That's your celebration. Get him out of here. Get that motherfucker up out of here. Get him out of here. Get me a real quarterback. Get me a grown man quarterback. Get this motherfucker up out of here, man. And this who y'all praising? Bama Bryce? Bama Bryce? Hey, man, fuck that shit. The fuck? Bryce got me hot. And Bryce got me fucking hot. He got me steamed up.
No, I wouldn't say that I have more confidence now than I did last year. I see somebody out there who's having fun. He's really developing into a leader of our team. I think you're going to continue to see him grow as he creates, he creates chemistry with his wideouts. He continues to do that. And he's, I think he's going to potentially take a next step the more he masters this offense and all the little details that Coach Canales wants him to do. So he's doing all the right things. The passion for the game is evident every single day that he's out there. So not just him, but everybody. So that's what gets me excited in general.
Everybody throw your hearts up. Throw your hearts up. Throw your hearts up. Bryce said throw your hearts up. Man, Dan Morgan sound like he just got off fucking a drug binge or something. He talk, right, your go put shut your Dan Morgan. Just get. I don't think you got assistant general manager because you want all the motherfucking money. But you got to hire some motherfucking body gonna teach you how to speak. You sound slow and fucking. Listen, I think the CTEs, the reason why your career ended early was probably concussions. And it's starting to show. I don't want to see you in 10 to 15 years and they're talking about damn Morgan got Parkinson, dementia. Man, yeah, how slow and weird he was talking, man. All y'all gonna go down with Bryce. Dan Morgan, you gonna get fired because of Bryce. Dave Canales, you gonna get fired because of Bryce Young. And Bryce Young, you gonna lose your job because of Bryce Young.
Cam Newton dialogue has gone completely off the rails. People are treating him like he's Jason Campbell with a cool celebration. Cam Newton didn't carry anything. He was given one of the most talented rosters ever. We are putting you in the contraption. The 2015 Panthers had replacement level players at wide receiver and tackle, trying to guard Hall of Famers in the Super Bowl. Michael Orr was on DeMarcus Ware. Mike Remmers was on Von Miller. And it's not at all an exaggeration to say that Von Miller may have played the greatest game in the history of pro football. The two of them were wrecking Cam Newton, and then the matchups downfield were Philly Brown and Ted Ginn versus Aqib Talib and Chris Harris Jr. So who are these all-pros helping Cam Newton? Well, one of them is Cam Newton himself. The other two top star-studded teams don't have their quarterback listed. One of them is the fullback, Mike Tolbert. Shout out Mike Tolbert. But he wasn't on the field very much. He wasn't a major weapon for Cam. The season before Cam Newton was drafted, the Panthers were the worst offense in football. As a rookie, Cam led the fourth most efficient offense in football. 2018 was the last proper year of the Newton era. The Panthers' offense ranked 9th in EPA per play. The year after, the Panthers' offense was 28th. And people want to say Cam never carried anything or only had one good year. Give me a break.
Now, there's a certain quarterback conversation going on right now, and all I can say is recency bias is insane. Because were you really watching football when Cam Newton was playing football? Like, how good did you understand the game of football when Cam Newton was playing? Didn't really understand it? Let me show you this clip. If you didn't know, that was one of the hardest clips in NFL history. Like, bro, in the eyes of Clay Matthews, you don't even blink. You don't even flinch. Like, oh, where you think you know to play? Cool. Touchdown. Like I said, man, if you wasn't really watching football around the time Cam Newton was playing, then that's on you. But I won't allow recency bias to erase what I was watching. Like, literally 45 total touchdowns that got them to the Super Bowl, man. I'm at a loss for words. I can't even speak. Cam Newton, bro.
The greatest quarterback in Carolina Panther history, Cam Newton. I'm sorry. Bryce don't even pop like Cam. I see nothing that dog like Cam had in Bryce. Nothing. Bryce wants to go get in his car and get his Tesla and go get a Sonic Smash Burger.
You can't tell me Tepper told him to bench the kid.
1,000%. That's what I'm saying.
Come on.
You think that the coach went to the owner and said, you know what? Yesterday, I said he's my guy. But I went to bed. I had some dreams. I woke up this morning. He's not my guy. I want Andy Dalton. Come on. He's embarrassed. He looks at his team. Owners read stuff. They watch your show. They pay attention to things that often people in the front office are not paying as much attention to. Yeah. And so he's quite embarrassed, as he should be. So you can't picture him going in after that game and saying, that's it. You think the coach who was brought in to fix him had the gall to go to the owner and say...
Maybe I know that sounds crazy. Or he's going into the press and saying, this is our quarterback, because he knows the owner won't countenance anything else, and he goes in and he just has an epiphany and saying, we can't do this right now.
Overnight? That's a weird night, isn't it? Listen, is it possible that he did have that change of heart and convince the owner and the GM in one set of meetings to change like that?
No, it sounds fantastic. I know that doesn't sound real. And it sounds more real to have one of the most, with a track record, impetuous individuals come in and make an impetuous move like you're benching the kid.
And that's what owners do. And when you say, hey, can you sleep on it? Owners don't like sleeping on stuff. They like to be at the height of their emotion making decisions. And your job as the president of a team is to try to stop that, but you can't stop it every time.
You heard it. Like I said before, it was David Tepper who called. Listen, he's the owner. He writes the checks. He calls the shots. It was David Tepper who made the call for Bryce Young to get benched. And it will be David Tepper that want to execute the sentencing and the jury and the conviction of Bryce Young. Except this time, Bryce Young won't get the job back. He will get traded. That's the bottom line. This time, once we bench Bryce, you can go out there. You can be the best motherfucking team player. You can be the best cheerleader. Hold your hand out. Let the guys hit your hands. It's not going to mean nothing. You will never be under center again for the Carolina Panthers. I guarantee you. Promise you. Your daddy Craig, the management teams, whoever you want to motherfucking go to, it's not going to work this time. It's going to be a wrap. We'll get to the playoffs. We'll get to the playoffs when Bryce Young is no longer around the facility no longer wearing the jerseys, no nothing. We're not selling the jerseys, no nothing. Everything resembling Bryce Young is gone. And then we can get back to football. Then we can get to realistic stuff. Get into the playoffs, winning division, and winning the championship. Not a quarterback that wants to do shit like this. Nah, nah, nah. I'm done. I'm done. I hate short quarterbacks. The only short quarterback that I ever liked was Michael Vick. He's the only short quarterback that I ever liked. So other than that, I hold a standard with NFL quarterbacks. Sorry. Sorry. Y'all like what you like, and I like what I like. I'm sorry. And I'm going to tell you again, he's not going to succeed because of his height. It's not going to work. You have to stay in the pocket and throws. All that running around like that and shit like that, scrambling, all this shit that you was doing is they got film on you. That shit is not going to fucking work. You run out the pocket, you're gonna run into a defender. It does not fucking matter. Does not matter. Y'all don't want to listen to me. Y'all swear Take McMillan gonna get 1,000, Xavier Legette gonna get 1,000, Adam Thielen gonna get 1,000, Chuba gonna get 1,000. Bryce gonna have 5,000 yards passing. This gonna be a pass happy offense. Y'all talking like Bryce Young is fucking 6'3", 6'4". I swear to God, y'all talking like we got Josh Allen. The way these people talk right now about Bryce Young, you swear we got Josh Allen on here. Hell, the way they're talking about Bryce, you swear we went to the playoffs last year. Spencer Rattler better than Bryce Young. Yeah, I said it. Spencer Rattler is a better quarterback than Bryce Young. Fuck out of here. Yeah, test my motherfucking gangster with that. I'm done. I'm done. Training camp. Get the kinks. Get the mistakes out the way. But once again, if Bryce Young play in all 3 preseason games, I'm telling you right now, and I promise you, and I'm telling y'all, he needs the valuable reps. He need that live game reps. He need to be hit. He needs all of that. A quarterback like him needs that. He should never. Bryce Young should be at the forefront and telling people, I'm playing in the preseason. I don't give a fuck what the coach say. I'm playing in the preseason. I need all of that. You think motherfucking practicing with another team is gonna get that shit? Joint practice is gonna get that done? You're gonna make the same mistake again what he did last year. He's gonna do it again this year. They just set up this time that the Carolina Panthers, but the media is gonna have the shortest leash on Bryce Young. The media. It's only gonna take 1 or 2 games for the media to turn on Bryce. I promise you. 1 or 2 games they're turning on him. Promise you. I promise you they're turning on that man. Mark my words. You're gonna reap what you sow and say I didn't tell you so. Make sure you tap in and tune in for all your Carolina Panther news, updates, content, all of that. We will be going live for the Cleveland Browns game. I'm going live for all the preseason games. I'm going live for all preseason games. Always preseason to regular season. We're going live. We in the motherfucking building. We're going to talk about it. We're going to break it down. And as I say again, I believe in preseason. I think preseason, once the NFL start adding no more reason games, take away the preseason game, only giving you one or two preseason games, no OTA, Ramp, season. I mean, better cherish this preseason because it's not these preseason games are not going to be around for too much longer. The more games that add in, it's not going to be around. So enjoy it while you can. As I say again, Bryce Young, you're making the mistake of not playing in preseason games. Mark my word. Make sure y'all smash like, subscribe, share, comment to my YouTube channel. Both my YouTube channels, S.L.R Media TV, S.L.R Sports News TV. Make sure share the lives. I need all the eyes on my channel. I need everybody to know here my channel. So please put the channel out there, spread it around. Let everybody know S.L.R Media TV. We're in the building. We're going to build a strong Carolina Panther community over here. Like I said, I think one of the up and coming YouTube channels on YouTube right now. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're going to do it. We're going to continue to do it. We're going to do it big. And as I said again, the second YouTube channel is going to explode too. So get in and join in. Still looking for moderators. I'm looking up to 10 moderators. I need to look at how many I got right now, but yeah, I'm only taking 10 moderators. After 10, it's gonna be a price tag on it if you want to be a mod. So, you know what I'm saying? You want to get in when you fit in, hop on, get these free mods that I'm giving out because once I'm done giving, that's it. You're gonna have to hit the cash app to be a mod, but it's gonna be well worth it. Like I said again, we're the voice of the voices of the Carolina Panther community. This is the channel where Carolina Panther fans want to come, talk, break it down, debate about it. Let me know. We stand on it. This is the Carolina Panther channel. Okay, we're going to keep it raw, uncut. We're going to tell you like it is, and we're going to stand on it. As I say again, there's plenty of Carolina Panther content channels out there that 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 do the Carolina Panther content. They do it their way. Everybody got their own style, how they want to do it, and that's great. That's why I love the Carolina Panther community, content creator community, because everybody got their own style, how they want to do it, and put out great content. And you want to be delusional about your topics or whatever, that's fine. Hey, as long as we getting this Carolina Panther content out there, as long as we are promoting our team, that all what counts in my book. All what counts in my book. But I know the channel where you want to come to. You the voice of the voiceless. Yeah. Come speak your mind. Yeah. That's what I'm here for. Got you. Got you. Like, subscribe, share, comment to my YouTube channel. Carolina Panthers, Carolina Panther Nation. Stand up. We're going live. First preseason game. We're going live. So make sure you get your popcorn ready. We're going to be in the building. I'm calling plays, play by play. How you do it? Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, I'm back with the play by play. Yeah. We in all football season long. Yeah. And I don't make no bones about it. I'm a huge Shador Sanders fan. So yeah, I will be dropping Shador content too. Because that's what I do. Because I am a content creator. I like what I like. So once again, yeah, we in the building. Turn up, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, share the live, tell everybody I'm in the building. Yeah, S.L.R Media TV. Like, subscribe, share, comment to my YouTube channel. You know what to do. Subscribe. I'm out. Keep pounding.